Hi, everyone. Hi, Aries. Thank you for joining me at SAINTS Alchemy for your September love reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please visit www.saintsalchemy.com. And you can also peruse the store where there are handcrafted skincare and smudge products. This month, the featured product is Refined Citrus Cream Salt Polish. It consists of finely milled sea salt blended with a cream base of coconut oil, aloe shea, and jojoba oil. It is citrus forward with the essential oils that are added, and that's all there is added for fragrance. Citrus is really good for aromatherapy and also has immense benefits for the skin. There's lemon, grapefruit, lime, sweet orange, tangerine, with a little bit of lavender and eucalyptus too to balance it. It's good for hands, body, and face, and helps with hydration, radiance, and detoxification, and it feels so good. Promise. All right. If you visit and become a member, you can get 20% off of this and anything else store-wide. All right. So I'm going to smudge and then I'm going to shuffle and we get into it. I'm going to move that over. Doing a 12 card spread with 6 for Aries and 6 for the person you're connected with. I'm using Wild Unknown deck and Rider-Waite Radiant Rider-Waite. After these are all done, maybe I'll go back and timestamp them because the last one I was talking for like 9 minutes before it started, which is quite annoying to some people. Also, you can just move forward until you see me do the reading. That's not good customer service, though, is it? God, higher self, ascended masters, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and organizing force of the universe. I'm open to and grateful for your messages for Aries in love this September 2021. Please let the messages be clear and true. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go, Aries. What is your person thinking, Aries, in September? How is Aries? How is your person feeling? What is Aries person feeling? Okay. This Aries person has too many. What is Aries person feeling? What is Aries person's challenge? Getting a lot of repeat cards throughout all the signs this month. there is shared energy between all of us, so I guess, it makes sense. What is Aries person advice? Advice for Aries person. All right. So this is your person's energy. Aries got 8 of Swords on the bottom, which I've seen literally 3 times again. Self-awareness is a theme for your person in September. Either requesting it or needing it, or having a lack of it or needing to pay attention to it. It'll become clear as we go forward here. What is Aries thinking? How's Aries person represented in their thoughts? Okay. What is Aries playing? What is Aries desire in September from their person? What is Aries challenge? Okay, and advice for Aries. Oops. Okay. Okay, so on the bottom of Aries deck is Page of Cups. So this is a little bit alluding, recalling self-awareness in a way too, emotional maturity. So that might be a theme for you, like you're needing it, you're requiring it. All right. Okay, so in your guys' headspace and your thoughts, your person got 6 of Pentacles energy in their headspace. So, and the question that I ask for this position is, how is Aries represented in their person's thoughts? How is Aries thinking of their person, or how is their person represented in Aries thoughts? So you're represented as 6 of Pentacles. So 6 of Pentacles, as we know, is about reciprocity or generosity. And so maybe they need a little more equal give and take from you, or maybe they feel like it's one-sided, or maybe they think that there is equal give and take between you guys. Maybe they feel like this is a balanced, equal. There is what I'm getting is like you guys both bring something to the table here, and that's how they're represented in. You're represented in their thoughts as somebody who is like their equal. All right, and kind of mirroring that energy is in your thoughts is Temperance, which is about balance. All right, it's also about healing. It's also about alchemy, like chemistry between you guys. But really, this feels like you guys have met your match, or you have some kind of very, divine balance between you guys' energies. Or you think that you guys are equally yoked, something like that. All right. In your feelings, okay, your person's feelings is 9 of Pentacles. So this is the feeling of protecting yourself, protecting your assets, protecting what's yours, your independence, really. And the card, it kind of represents a single person, right? So your person's feeling like they want to maintain their independence, okay? That doesn't mean they don't like or love you. That just means that this is at the forefront of their feelings at this time. All right? Then, I mean, there might be a protection for you too, right? Aries, though, is feeling Ace of Cups, which means you might already be like head over heels in love with this person. All right. That's a little of an imbalance. Okay. If you're feeling this way and they're feeling this way, it's almost like opposite. All right. But yeah, well, that's all I can say about that is that, maybe you want some balance. Okay. You're thinking about balancing because you feel very strongly, Aries, and maybe they don't, or they're not showing you that, or they're just being protective over themselves and their emotions at this time. This doesn't really indicate emotions, okay? This is more like their space, their time, their assets, okay? Themselves in a physical, material way, not necessarily an emotional or intellectual way. So maybe you're not around each other, but you communicate a lot. All right. You might not get to spend time together, but maybe they're sharing thoughts with you or emotions with you. Anyway, this is a plan of action. Okay. So again, you guys are kind of mirroring each other's energy. These are both major arcana. So these are kind of some major energies where you guys are planning to not reveal something to each other, planning to keep it player, as my Aries homie would actually say. That I said to her. Um, so your person has High Priestess, which is the energy of intuition, the energy of it's like a highly spiritual energy. Like this person is planning to tap into their intuition, maybe to figure out what to do about this situation. It's not really a matter of the mind anymore. Maybe it's more of a matter of the heart or the spirit for them. But also, High Priestess is a secretive energy. All right. So they're planning, if I say to keep secrets from you, that's kind of a little too, plain of a description, but they're planning to not give you everything is something that I could say. They're not planning to share everything with you. Like this Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, you can't see it right there, but they're planning to kind of keep some things to themselves. Okay. They're not going to give you everything. And you, Aries, your energy is the moon, and you're planning the same thing. All right. The moon is also about things that are not yet revealed. Okay. Um, things yet unseen, and that things that are veiled from you for your own good. All right. So, you know, maybe you want to know more, but it's just not the right time. Okay. It's not the right time. You are fully falling for this person, but yeah, it's you're not going to get everything right away. uh so in what you guys desire, okay? So your person has Son of Wands, which is Knight of Wands. So your person might, this is a card of kind of like a, sometimes it's like it's an unstable passionate action. All right, so they might be coming in and out of your life. They might want to just get down with you, if you catch my drift. They might want to not commit to you, but they might want to have the cow and or have the milk and not buy the cow, or whatever the hell they be saying. That this is the kind of like a sexual energy, that but a non-committal sexual energy. So that doesn't mean that this is what's happening, but this is what they want from you, Aries. And this is also, Knight of Wands is also associated with Aries, actually. So they kind of want you in that way. All right. Aries, your card is the Hermit. So what you want out of this is a little bit more grounded, like mature wisdom. Like maybe you want some space. You know what I mean? This is the cards that indicate solitude for me. So maybe this is getting to be a little bit intense for you. especially if you have this level of feelings and it's not quite reciprocated and you don't really know what's coming next, you might feel like retreating. All right. Interesting. Your person might be a Virgo. Don't know, which would indicate that you just want your person. All right. What you're challenged by in September, Aries, your person is Father of Swords, which is King of Swords. Okay. And this is about like logic, stability, um, making a hard decision that needs to be made, not involving their heart, using their head only. So your person is challenged to get out of their feelings and make some kind of decision surrounding this that makes sense. They need to make it make sense to them. Maybe they do feel something for you, but maybe they don't. Well, no, this indicates that they feel something, but they're challenged to think hard about it before making whatever step is next. And it indicates that this is not something they typically do, which is think. They might be a more emotional person, all right? Or they might let their emotions guide them all the time, but they're guided to do the opposite this time and make a logical, informed decision. Okay, turn off their feelings. Interesting. You, Aries, are challenged with the Nine of Wands, which is, people call this like the Wounded Warrior card. You're challenged to persevere and keep going, although this is hard. Okay. Um, like I said in one of the previous videos, like sometimes it's hard to see past the actual connection, but there is like something to be gained or learned, or some way to grow in every situation you encounter, every energy that you encounter. And this might be, you might want to throw in the towel, okay, but not yet. Okay, you're challenged to persevere in this, even if it's just to learn something, okay, about yourself, about the other person, about relationship dynamics, whatever it is. You're challenged to hang in there a little bit longer. Like this is not over yet. Okay, and the advice, okay? Advice for your person is Two of Pentacles, which is to find balance. Again, this is another recurring theme of balance, okay? There's something a theme about balance, like give as much to this a lot of times talks about giving as much to your external as you do to your internal, or give as much attention to your internal as you do to your external, or give as much time to your relationship as you do to your work, or balancing the things typically that are outside yourself, outside your mind and your emotions, like the things in the world, like giving this connection as much time as they give something else that might be important to them, or giving something else some time that they're neglecting by giving too much time to this connection. It seemed like this connection was a good balance of energy. Okay. So, but they're like fighting it, they're fighting whatever there is to come from this. And maybe they need to give it a little more attention. I said earlier that maybe they were not giving you their actual time or physical presence, and maybe they need to balance the physical presence with conversations about emotions, or about whatever you guys might be communicating in another way, but maybe they need to balance that out with some actual um, in-person time. Your challenge, Aries, your advice, excuse me, is Seven of Wands, which is similar energy again. This is about giving having a lot of suitors, having a lot of people, things, situations demanding your attention. All right. But the person's defending themselves from that. It's about defending yourself. So it could be saying, Aries, don't be so defensive. All right. Or it could also be saying, mirroring this energy and give this a little more focused attention. Give it a little more than you've been giving it. Because you do love this person, all right? Don't fight the feeling. Don't argue. Don't play yourself. Don't argue. You want to keep it player, but don't play yourself, all right? Don't cheat yourself out of something that could be really awesome by trying to be too cool, you know? Or trying to be or being too defensive. Like these are a little bit like kind of like defensive energy. Always on defense. So maybe be a little more vulnerable, okay? Don't be like pouty and turning away and like I'll just be by myself and fuck it and I'm getting those kind of feelings, all right? Even though you really do care for this person already, you're trying to act like that you don't. Or that you're trying to tell yourself they're not worth your time. But even if it's not some long lasting for everything, like for now, it deserves a little more attention. All right. All right. That's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you want to book a personal reading or visit the store, www.saintsalchemy.com, become a member and you can save 20% site-wide. I'm also on Instagram at Saints Alchemy. And if you like this video, like it. If you love it, then subscribe because I'm trying to build a community and I would love for you to be a part of it. And thank you so much for those of you who have already joined. I appreciate it so much. And I'm looking forward to continuing to connect with you this way. All right. Later.